I gave up my seat to a stranger out of kindness, never imagining it would accidentally save my life. Just at the moment I stood up, the unexpected suddenly happened. When I woke up, the carriage was already in shambles, but the woman I had given my seat to was already dead on the scene. Looking at the woman's surviving daughter, I felt very guilty, never expecting that my act of kindness would lead to the girl losing her mother. The next day, the police announced the case, calling it just an accident. A freight train derailed and hit a normally operating passenger train, leading to the tragedy. But coincidentally, among the dead was also a Black Gangs tainted witness who was supposed to testify in court the next day, accusing their boss of crimes but unexpectedly died in the accident. I instantly realized that this was a planned murder by the gang to silence the witness, because I clearly remembered that just before the train accident, at the previous stop, I had seen a suspicious man hurriedly get off the train, throwing away an almost uneaten sandwich and drink. All signs indicated that he was the culprit of this accident, because no one would easily waste $100 worth of food. But when I told the police my guess, they thought it was all just a coincidence and even believed I had mental issues, directly kicking me out. However, I didn't give up and decided to find the answer myself. I found my hacker friend and had him pull the subway camera footage to get a photo of that suspicious man. Then I found the husband of the woman who died and told him my conclusion. I was standing right next to your wife and your daughter on the train.
What do you want?
I think you have the right to know that it wasn't an accident. Learning his wife's death was no accident, Tom's eyes flashed with a murderous look. He then invited us into the barn, where Otto took out the information he found. Through investigation, it was discovered that the suspect had a very serious OCD. Every time he went to the gym, he would use the same treadmill. Even when riding the train, he would sit in the same seat in the same car. Because of seat issues, he had gotten into fights with passengers many times. Even more suspicious was that the man who threw away the sandwich and got off early had appeared near the station multiple times the day before the accident. Putting all the information together, it clearly showed this was no accident at all. After hearing my statement, Tom immediately decided to uncover the truth. We set our first target on this man who got off midway, and in order to quickly obtain his personal information, we found another friend. Jack was a top hacker, specializing in facial recognition. He quickly locked onto the target through big data. However, unexpectedly, he turned out to be the gang leader's own brother.